Okay, so let me tell you what I've been up to. I sold my truck. I just got sick and tired of making those payments every single month, and with the cost of fuel skyrocketing, with freight rates going down, 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 I just felt that I was better off not being married to that payment every month. So I sold my truck, and I've been looking for another truck since. So I'm about five and a half weeks in, and there's a lot of trucks out there. Don't get me wrong. There's a lot of trucks available, but trying to find a truck that you're comfortable with, a truck that you're confident isn't going to just constantly be breaking down. I've already been down that road. Something that you're not going to have to constantly pour money into. Those trucks are few and far between. And it's been an educational experience for me so far, because not only have I been able to get a first-hand look at everything that's out there right now. I'm not talking about auctions. This is just individual to individual. And it amazes me at the number of trucks on the road that have well over 1 million miles and have allegedly never been rebuilt. Never had the end frame done, never had the bottom end done, none of that. I was looking at a 2003, might have been a 2001 Freightliner Classic XL, and in talking to the guy, it had 1.6 million miles on it. He said that he's the only owner of it. He bought it brand new, and it has never been rebuilt. So he must have been doing some fantastic maintenance on that thing. But I didn't feel like putting $25,000, $30,000 into a truck, and then just a month or two later having to put another $20,000, $25,000 into rebuilding the engine. So I probably missed out on, I'm going to say 5 good, really, really good buys, but I didn't get them because the high miles on the engines, and they've never been rebuilt. Never even had a head replaced on them. So I'm a little bit cautious about that. I do have a couple that I'm looking at right now, and hope to have a decision made by Monday or Tuesday. But I'll be honest with you, I've been giving some serious thought to just not even going back on the road. Given the way the spot market is right now, given the way fuel prices are right now and the direction that they're going, I just don't know if it's worth it. I mean, I think there will always be owner operators. I think there will always be a spot market, and I think there's always going to be specialized freight for owner operators as well. However, I do feel that these big companies are starting to squeeze the owner operator out and they're trying to, grab bigger and bigger pieces of the market. And that's not really a good thing. They have the resources, to do things that most owner-operators can't do. Some small fleet owners can do. But when you're one man in a truck, you're limited. But like I said, I haven't made that decision yet. I am still actively looking for a truck. But in the back of my mind, I'm also considering other opportunities. So I haven't made a firm decision at this moment, but I am still going in the direction of just buying another truck and getting back on the road. But I want to tell you, this has been an experience that I never would have imagined. To me, I've bought a number of vehicles online over the years, and I'm going to say in the last 20 years, I've probably bought more than a dozen vehicles online. A number of them I bought through eBay Motors. But maybe I'm spoiled. Maybe I just got used to things being a particular way. But it amazes me at the number of people who have trucks for sale. And they'll put 1, 2, 3 pictures of the outside online. They don't bother to show you all the way around the vehicle. They don't bother to raise the hood. They don't bother to show you the sleeper area, what kind of storage you have. They don't bother to show you the inside of the cab. None of that. I've had to contact quite a few of them and request, other pictures. I've got one on my phone right now that the guy is in Alabama, and I sent him, I'm going to say 3 days ago, I sent him my number and asked him to send me more pictures. He just contacted me within the last 2 hours and said, I'm going to get them pictures and send them to you. So I haven't gone through those yet, but I would think if you're trying to sell your truck and you're doing it online, you're showing your truck to a virtual audience, I would think that you would realize, hey, the more photos I can show, the more information I can share, the more likely it is that I'm going to get my truck sold. But then something else that also blew me away, let's take Facebook Marketplace, for example, and some of the groups as well. You go on there and you find trucks for sale in these groups or on Marketplace, and they don't respond to you. You send them a message, they ignore it. Some of them will post their phone number whenever they list their truck, and Facebook hides that phone number. It's just hidden information. And so you can't call the number that they want you to call. And then they apparently don't check their private messages on Facebook, so what are you to do? I had to get creative on a couple of them, and I was able to zoom in and get the company name, the trucking company name on the side of the truck, or the MC number, and then I could go to FMCSA website and run their number or their name to be able to get their phone number. But you shouldn't have to work that hard to be able to buy something someone is selling. If they've got it up for sale, they should be providing you with all this information. But They don't. And that makes it that much more of a challenge when you're looking to buy a truck. But I've been through a number of the groups on Facebook. I've been through the marketplace. I've been on eBay Motors. I've been on auction sites, a blue million different places. And although prices on your older trucks, let's say older than 2010 or older, prices are coming down, way down, like 20-30% in the last 30 days. But you can't get these sellers to understand that. I can show them information put out by Truck Paper. I can show them information put out by FreightWaves, other sources, and they still think they've got a $70,000 or $80,000 truck, when in reality, market-wise, they have a $25,000 or $30,000 truck. You've got so many people out there that's got dollar signs in their mind, and you're not going to prove them any different. So the best thing you can do is just let them sit there in that dream world, and eventually they'll change their way of thinking whenever they decide to get serious about selling their truck. But it's been a challenge that I never thought the thought never crossed my mind that I would still be here looking, 5.5 weeks after I sold my truck. Thought never occurred to me. When I first started this process, right out of the gate, I had found a Freightliner Classic XL. I want to say it was a 2002 model. I could have bought that truck for about $22,000. And it was a sharp looking truck. Two things stopped me from getting it. Number one, since September of last year until late April of this year, it was being used as a log truck. And pulling them log trailers is hard on a truck. So that made me stop and think. And then when he had done some photos and videos of the truck inside and out, with the truck running and everything, and sent those to me. And whenever I realized that pretty much all the Detroits have a little bit of smoke on them whenever you take the oil filter cap off, pull the dipstick. But this wasn't puffs of smoke coming out of the oil filter cap. This was more of a steady billowing, I guess you'd say, kind of smoke. And whenever he would press the accelerator, you'd have white smoke coming out of the stacks. It wasn't like, big thick clouds of smoke. But you could still see it was white smoke coming out of the stack. And so that kind of got me a little concerned. I took the videos to a local mechanic. I don't know if he was telling me the straight of it or not, but as soon as he saw the amount of smoke coming out of the oil filter cap, he's like, that motor's toast. You need to just, if you buy the truck, just put it in the shop to start having it rebuilt. He said, but personally, since it's been pulling logs, he said, I wouldn't even bother buying the truck because those do a lot of damage to the drivetrain. So I don't know if I missed an opportunity there or not, but it was a sharp looking truck and it was well cared for inside. And believe me, if you see the way that some people treat these trucks, you know, from the interior perspective, some of these trucks I've seen pictures of, they're just destroyed inside. And I don't understand that. I mean, is it that difficult to take care of something, you know, and maintain it? I just don't get that. But anyway, I'm getting sidetracked. I wanted to just take a moment and tell you what my experience has been in my truck shopping adventure over the past few weeks, and kind of just get you up to speed on what to expect if you are going to be looking for a truck anytime soon. It's crazy. It is really, really crazy. But I hope to have another truck bought in the next few days, maybe the next week. If not, then I'm probably just going to hang it up and make my authority inactive and go do something else. I've just not decided yet. But anyway, safe travels to you. Good luck if you're out shopping for a truck, and stay tuned. I'll probably be seeing you on the road. See you, bye.